the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. Here's Fry now to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. 39 yards there. A big one.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Out of the gun, Herbert rolling to his right. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. They'll set up a throw. Rolling to his left. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Boy, tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the Broncos are going to get the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
A give to Williams, running right. Down to the 41.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Wilson. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
First down 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They try the left side here with Williams. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis.
Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
7-7, our score after 1. From his own end zone, Herbert flush to his right. And that is incomplete here.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. To throw from his end zone, Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known the points won't come so easy again.
On 4th down, Herbert. And Allen's got it. He's got the first down and more than that. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now Herbert.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Caden Stones.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They give it to Williams, running right. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Touch 50, touch 50. Start.
On 2nd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Wilson to throw.
They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
From the 41, here's 2nd down at 7.
Herbert now.
This is swung out to Eckler.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
He'll buy some time right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 15. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Second down and 3.
Throwing is Wilson.
He'll go up top here for Hamler.
And that's caught inside the 35.
K.J. Hamler.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
K.J. Hamler.
78 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found it downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw, eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Screen play set up for Williams.
Well, first down screen pass, good for 5. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's Wilson. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
So now Fry back out following the score. He'll send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
On first and 10, Herbert. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
Let's go.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Over to the sideline for Eckler. He's got it. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
Eckler. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield, finding room at midfield, and finally brought down at the 38. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going, a little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38. Herbert dancing to his left. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. 33 yards that time. Out of the gun, Herbert. They'll roll him out right. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. They'll try and run it here. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And the Broncos are going to get the football. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Now Williams running left. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And that one not fooling anybody. Going to be taken down for a big loss on the play.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Ask them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Marr is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And this one is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. Out left, he's got it to Everett. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Flushed out right. Williams brings it in. Give him 30 yards there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Again, Herbert sliding out of the pocket. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10, here's Herbert once more. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 15. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
14.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go double count right here. Double tempo.
On first and 10, it's Wilson.
He'll go up top here for Hamler.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now.
And the Broncos use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Herbert back to the air. On the screen, this is Eckler. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. And quickly, they get to the line. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. His throw incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked up by Caden Stearns. Down the right sideline.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. Touchdown, Broncos! Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Though definitely a good